And away we go. Hawaii all the way down to our right in the green uniform. CSUN, first swing from Daniel Wetter, number 5 in the nation in hitting coming into this one. And the Matadors strike first. Wetter coming off a big day at UC San Diego. The Matadors did lose twice to the Tritons, but played much better in La Jolla the next day than they did here. They took the Tritons to 5, and Wetter had 15 kills in that one as the serve goes wide. It is 1-1. Wetter coming in at .462, number 5 in the country. And we talk about Hawaii's lineup. They have All-Americans all over the place. I'll get you the rundown. This is Colton Cowell at the service line. Cowell missed the last match, turned his ankle a little bit in the pre-match warm-ups in the Long Beach State match, but he's back in the starting lineup. Cowell out to the right side, the lefty, Rado Parapunov. He is the reigning Big West Player of the Year, and of course a first-team All-American, 6'9" senior opposite from Sofia, Bulgaria. Jakob Tella at setter, 6'6" sophomore from Norway. Gage Worsley, a 2-time first-team All-American in the white libero jersey, number 6. Chaz Galloway on the outside. Front court, backside it goes. Kyle Hobus, who missed the UC San Diego series, he attacks long. And Hawaii has answered nicely that first point from Wetter, and they have 3 in a row with Cowell still serving. Also, Guilherme Voss, 6'7" freshman middle from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in the starting lineup. Their head coach in his 12th season is Charlie Wade, one of 2 coaches in their school's history to surpass 200 career wins. He did that recently, back in February, and of course led the Warriors to the national championship match in 2019. Jump serve for Maciej Pashinski, goes down the middle, back set. It goes the Rado again, off a couple of touches and covered in the back row by Kyle Hobus, who will now swing through 3 blockers and knock it down. Kyle Hobus, again, missed the UC San Diego series, but obviously a very talented hero, the reigning co-freshman of the year in the Big West. Hobus coming in at 2.58 kills per set. Galloway on the reception. Chaz Galloway going up in the left pin, cross court and off Maciej Pashinski. And Galloway's got a kill as the Warriors go back on top 4-3. We'll do it again tomorrow at 4 o'clock local time. Same starting time. Hawaii will have 2 more to play in the regular season as they return home next week to get UC Irvine. And the Matadors will do a home-and-home with Long Beach State next week to wrap it up. And Hawaii can wrap up the Big West if they take care of business this weekend in the Matadome. Right side, Rado, 1-on-3, and he works it off the wall. Rado Parapunov gets another kill as Hawaii is up 5-3 here in set 1. The last time Hawaii was here was in 2018, and that Hawaii team was ranked 3rd in the country, and they were swept both times against CSUN. Matadors, that team was just outside the top 10, pulled off a couple of upsets in succession. Backside Hobus, and he works it off 2 blockers as Galloway went up with Voss. But Hobus off the wall, and the Matadors are back within 1. 4 serving 5, and Daniel Wetter going to the service line. The year after that, in 2019, when CSUN went to Honolulu, it was all Hawaii in a pair of straight setters. So the last 4 meetings have been 3-0. Service error puts Hawaii up 6-4. In fact, you got to go all the way back to 2011, the last time this series saw a 5-set match. And if you go back the last 10 years in these meetings, not a lot of close matches either way. Left side Galloway, and that one is going out. Flag went up on the other side. An attack error for Chaz Galloway. 6'3" freshman hitter out of San Diego Del Norte High School as part of the Big West All-Freshman team a year ago. And back to service Kyle Merchant, the starting setter again today, 6'4", out of Clovis, playing for his 3rd university. Rado is blocked. That's Cole Chia on the left pin, as well as Griffin Walters, who, by the way, is coming off his best outing of the year, Walters, in that match at UC San Diego. And we are tied at 6 here in set 1. Jump serve, Kyle Merchant hits the tape. Ball taken in the back by Cowell. And they run Voss, who will connect in the middle. And Hawaii is up 7-6. Chaz Galloway, the freshman, back to serve. And Hawaii has also been a fantastic team away from Honolulu this year, winning 21 of their 23 sets. And again, coming in, matching the longest winning streak in the country. Cross court, Griffin Walters, that is no good. And Hawaii, back-to-back points to take an 8-6 lead here in set 1. And this 13 straight road winning streak is a school record for UH. Jump serve. Ball taken to the back by Mitchell, the libero, and run Maciej Pashinski, and that goes into the net. Sean Mitchell at libero, Kyle Merchant the setter, Kyle Hobus, Maciej Pashinski, along with Griffin Walters doing the attacking, Cole Chia in the middle with Daniel Wetter. Wetter coming off that .519 hitting performance at UC San Diego with 15 kills. After the Matadors did not look sharp at all in the home match with the Tritons, kind of got it back together in La Jolla, just came up a little short. Left pin, 1-on-2. Hobus is covered behind the wall. A swing for Colton Cowell. Can't get it down. Cole Chia, tip to the wall, popped up by Parapunov. Left side, down the line, Merchant and overpass. Hawaii up by 3 and on the move. Backside, Rado got it. Rado Parapunov, first team All-American and last year's Big West Player of the Year. He's now got 13 Player of the Week awards in the Big West, and that's a conference record. Timeout, CSUN. Hawaii with the last 4-0 run here, forcing the first timeout of the match. Called by Jeff Campbell. And a jump serve by Galloway. Goes to the back row for Walters. Left side, 1-on-2. Hobus can't get it down, chased down in the back row. It'll be a free ball up top given up. Chia, front court. Merchant, backside, Walters. And that'll be off Galloway, so Griffin Walters on the right. Yeah, he's coming off his best match of the year at 17 kills, 333 last weekend down at UC San Diego. And the young man out of Sacramento goes down the middle to Gage Worsley in the middle. Get it to Galloway. Whistle blows. Somebody was in the net, I believe. Yep, that's a Hawaii point. 11 will serve 7. And Voss will be back to serve. Jump serve, floater to the back off Mitchell, and that'll be an ace. First ace for either side. And it is 12-7. Hawaii's biggest lead of 5. And they are also on a 6-1 run. Hawaii coming off a pair of home wins over Long Beach State, but it was their toughest test to date. Left side, Paczynski, popped up by Gassman. Left side, cross court. Cowell can't get it down from 10. Walters, he is dug. Cowell again off the tape, and it trickles in there, hits that sideline. And Hawaii continues its run here in set 1. It's Colton Cowell, who missed the last match in that 5-setter, gets the kill. 13-7. Yeah, Hawaii was down one set, also down by 6 about halfway through set 2 at home to the beach, but came back nicely. Won that second set 32-30 and won the match in 5. Hobus scores. It'll be 8 serving 13. Cole Chia at the back line. Hawaii hitting .385 already. CSUN hitting .111. This is the #1 hitting team in the country, led by that man, Patrick Gassman, #1 hitter in the country at .500 coming in. And this Hawaii offense hits .366 to lead the country. Also number one in blocking at just under 3 blocks per set, again led by Gassman. Hobus 1-on-2, and he connects. And number 15 in the middle for UH, it's 500, blocks 1.54 balls per set. It's both atop the United States, and Hawaii number one as a team in both categories as well. And then you got Rado Parapunov, of course, at opposite, number one in points at just under 5.5 points a set, and number two in kills at just under 4.5 kills per set. Colton Cowell at the service line, Warriors by 6. Just one other match going on tonight in the Big West. That is the first of two between Long Beach State and UC San Diego. Backside Hobus, 1-on-2, nice hit by Kyle Hobus. Hawaii had a block up on this pin, and Hobus connects. 10 will serve 15. Maciej Pashinski back to serve. 4 aces to go for Maciej to get into the school's all-time top 10 list. He's got 86 in his career. There's Patrick Gassman. And Hawaii is up 16-10. Gassman back to serve. 6'10" senior from Clovis. 3-time first team Big West, all Big West. First player in the history of the conference to do it. Right side Hobus, and he is going to be in fact blocked. Looked like Hawaii might have covered, or excuse me, it looked like CSUN might have covered there, but they did not. And a couple of blockers going up there. That's Galloway and Voss. Hawaii up 17-10 in set 1. Ball served in the back to Griffin Walters, who will now swing about a 6-footer on the left side, cross court, and too wide. That is out. Warriors 18-10. I think Jeff Campbell's got to use his second timeout. A run of 12-4 for Hawaii, from 6-6 to 18-10. CSUN is out of timeouts. This is CSUN Volleyball across the CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health.
It's game time, Matador fans, and at Northridge Toyota, it's game on. With over 700 new, certified, and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, they're sure to have one that's just right for you. Come in and see why Northridge Toyota is the fastest growing Toyota dealership in the San Fernando Valley. Northridge Toyota, big enough to count, small enough to care. Located on Nordoff across the street from the Northridge Mall, and proud supporters of CSUN Athletics.
Well, Hawaii has opened things up here in set 1. The number one team in the country leading the Matadors 18-10. Same two teams in this building tomorrow. Same match time, 4 o'clock local. 1 o'clock, of course, if you are in Hawaii. And a big shout out to all those on the islands tuning in to this one as the Matadors get their first shot at the nation's number one team this year. And different kind of a test, too, for Hawaii, facing the best serving team in the Big West. Yeah, the Matadors leading the conference in aces per set. That's obviously the big key to this weekend. Can the Matadors have that strong serve to get Hawaii out of system as much as possible and, of course, collect those aces? But right now it is Hawaii doing that. Right down the line there for Patrick Gassman, and it is 19-10, Hawaii's biggest lead. Hawaii's got both of the aces here in the set. The Matadors also with 2 more service errors than the Warriors. Bump it up inside of 10, Walters, and that's too easy. 3 blockers, just softly down. Walters was a good 9 steps off the net. 3 men up. Hawaii's going to block that every time. 20-10. It was 6-6 A 14-4 run. Jump serve Gassman, and that's going to go long. Second service error for the Warriors. Warriors up to 467 offensively. 100 points, better than their national high. 366 front court. It goes to Colton Cowell, leaning in with authority. Yeah, he's back. Missed that Long Beach State match, but Colton Cowell, number 24. 6'1", senior from Maui. And here is the ace leader on UH, Rado Parapunov, with 13 on the season. Hawaii now with 57 aces on the year, about twice as much than that of their opponents in the 21 season. That one goes long, 21-12. And Kyle Merchant is back to serve. Matadors hitting 0-43 here in set one. Hawaii 2-1 on blocking. And 2-0 on the aces. Front court, Tella, nice quick middle assist there it goes to Guilherme Voss, 6'7" freshman from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And the Warriors are up double digits. Chaz Calloway at the back line. Jump serve for Galloway. Good serve to Mitchell. It's going to be an overpass and easily taken care of by Colton Cowell. 23-12. And Galloway still serving. Galloway with 6 aces on the season. 360 hitter. He has been very efficient. Part of Charlie Wade's offense this year. Over the wall, picked up by Parapunov. Left side, and there's the Matador block. Cole Chia and Griffin Walters pairing up on the right pin. Long way to go, though. 13 serving 23. Griffin Walters jump it up. Ball down the middle to Gage Worsley. It goes to Galloway, leaning in off of Mitchell. Actually an overpass as it turned out cross court. And the flag is going up from Tella, who hit that, the setter. Cross court. That was right in front of us. Very close. They won't challenge it. 14 will serve 23. Walters down the middle. Worsley to Tella. Backside. Rado down the line. That's no good. The lefty misses wide. And it'll be 15 serving 23. And Milan Zarkovic, longtime assistant coach, giving some direction to his troops on the floor. Galloway on the reception. Get it to Tella, who sets to the left. Tip shot over the wall, but picked up by Merchant. Hobus trying to work it off the block, and he does. Cowell up with Voss. Nice smart shot by Hobus. Little mini run here for CSUN. Probably too late at 16 serving 23, but maybe you get a little momentum going into set two. Hawaii's got both of its timeouts left if they need them. And back to serve, Griffin Walters, jump it up. It goes out and into the Hawaii bench, and that'll put Hawaii at 8 set points. 24 will serve 16. Each team now with 2 blocks in set one. Hawaii, the substantial hitting advantage, 304 to 080. And that ace advantage, 2-0. Voss serve in the back row. Merchant set left pin, and Mache works it off the wall. Off the block that goes out on CSUN's side. So Mache Pashinsky with the kill. It is 17 serving 24 with Hobus at the back line. And actually they can put in the serving sub. This will be Ryan DeWeese, 6'5", redshirt sophomore, opposite from Sacramento. Got the start at opposite in the UC San Diego series. Jump it up, the left-hander goes down the middle of Cowell. Front court Tella back to Cowell, cross court, and that'll do it for set number one. a stress-free set for Hawaii. 25-17, number one team in the country in town this weekend on the CSUN Sports Network, presented by Dignity Health.
At Dignity Health Northridge Hospital, patients recently participated in their own summer rehab games. Every 2 years, the Center for Rehabilitation Medicine holds an event for patients who are recovering from brain and spinal cord injuries. The games are designed to help patients achieve treatment goals, including balance, coordination, endurance, and social interaction. Patients...
Big West tournament. They can get that done as early as this weekend. Wrap that up if they defeat the Matadors. Couple of matches tonight in the MPSF. Big one in Westwood. BYU, ranked number 2 in the country. They're at UCLA. BYU can wrap up the MPSF with a win tonight. The number 1 seed, and they're actually hosting that conference tournament. Also Grand Canyon at USC. Those two teams looking at the 4 and 5 seeds thereabouts. UCLA Pepperdine probably looking at the 2 and the 3 behind BYU and the MPSF. Okay, away we go with Pashinsky's first serve. Taken in the middle, and the first swing is put down by Colton Cowell as UH strikes first in set 2. Jakob Tella back to serve, the UH setter. Clearly has emerged as one of the best setters in the country, and a dump by Kyle Merchant. Catching Hawaii a little off guard there. They had 3 up, 3 back, and Merchant found his spot as the setter for CSUN gets a kill. First attempt, first kill for him. It is 1-1 in set 2, and Cole Chia at the service line. 6'6", fourth-year junior middle out of Woodland Hills. Serve down the middle, front row. Tella get it to Gassman, and not an easy guy to block, but the Matadors do. Merchant and Wetter up there. CSUN's third block. That was the number 1 hitter coming into the match at 500. And the Matadors, that's what you have to do, obviously. You get your hands up. Matadors got the block, 2-1. Front court Tella, backside Cowell, tip over the wall, and that one's going to drop right in front of the sliding Cole Chia. Colton Cowell puts down another one. It is 2-2. Colton Cowell now 5 for 10 with 1 error. That's an even 400. Also got a dig, and he's been a perfect 6 for 6 on serve receive. In the middle of Wetter, 1-on-2. It's trickled over there to Parapunov, set by Tella. Galloway goes up. Matadors a 2 up, and Gassman puts it away. CSUN did have 2 blockers up. Again, Merchant and Wetter, but Hawaii able to terminate, and they go up 3-2. Colton Cowell back to serve. Cowell averaging 3.18 kills per set on the year, hits 300. On pace to surpass that tonight. Run the middle, and the number 5 hitter in the nation gets a kill there. That's Daniel Wetter. Wetter coming off a monster match down at UC San Diego where he hit .519, comes in at .462 on the year. Of course, led the nation in hitting last year. Goes up on the overpass and knocks it down. Daniel Wetter gets another one. Early lead change to set 2. It is 4-3. CSUN on top. Last time the Matadors knocked off a number 1 team was in 2010. Jump serve. Merchant serves into the net. CSUN knocked off Stanford that year, who went on to win the national championship. CSUN also knocked off a number 1 team in 2009. They beat Pepperdine. But since then, since 2010, 15 straight losses. Ball taken in the back by Mache. Merchant tipped up there. Obviously not a good swing there by Wetter. Samarin passing. Rado cross court overpass. Cowell will pick it up. Backside again to Rado down the sideline, and that's going to be a kill for Rado Parapunov. 6'9" senior out of Sofia, Bulgaria. Multiple first-team All-American honorees. Big West Player of the Year, and he's been around quite a while, of course. Was a member of the 2017 Hawaii team that still competed, like CSUN, in the MPSF. There's Daniel Wetter again. And we are tied at 5, right about where we were in set 1. In fact, we were tied at 6 in set 1, and that's when the Warriors took off. Jump serve, Griffin Walters down the middle of front court. Sets the middle, Jakob Tella gets the assist, and it goes to Voss. Voss was 3 for 3 in set 1. That's his first put away of set 2 to go to 4 for 4. It is 6 serving 5. Rado Parapunov jump serve. The lefty goes to Griffin Walters in the back row. Set left side. Mache is roofed. 2 blockers up. Again, Voss and Tella on the right side. And it is 7-5 Hawaii. Parapunov, the ace leader on the season for UH with 13. Jump it up, leaning in. Parapunov go down the middle to Sean Mitchell, front court. It goes. A little hook up front by Wetter. Wow. Just kind of reached up there. A little hook shot, dropped around the 10-foot line. And the Matadors are back within 1. 6 serving 7. Wetter back to serve. Ball down the middle to Cowell. Worsley will set. Right side Parapunov cross court. Nice dig by Merchant. Mache on the left, 1-on-2, and Mache Pashinsky gets the kill. So for Mache Pashinsky, he ties it at 7-7. He is now 2 for 7 swinging. Hobus still in the lead with the 6 kills. Chia can't get it down. Hawaii back on offense with Galloway off a touch. Spins across the court to Mache. Right side Hobus. I think that hit the antenna, didn't it? Yeah. Kyle Hobus, who had the match high 6 kills in set 1, hitting here there. He now is hitting .308 for the match as Hawaii takes an 8-7 lead. Chaz Galloway back to serve. Galloway's 2 for 5 swinging. He's got 2 blocks and a dig. Sends one to Walters down the middle. Backside Hobus, sharp angle. And this one is going to drop in. Very sharp angle. Hawaii pretty adamant here that was out. And maybe Charlie takes a look at this. There's a conversation with the up ref. Charlie Way talking with the down ref. The crew today, Ryan Brokenbrough, the up ref, Heather Pickett, the down ref. If the call stands, it is 8-8, and I don't think, well, let's see. I have not seen a green card yet. Charlie kind of walked back to the bench. Heather Pickett not going to the replay monitor, so. All right, looks like Hawaii is going to save that challenge, and the Matadors win that point. So it is 8-8. CSUN hitting .417 in this set so far. 16 points in. Right side, 1-on-2. And that one going down from Voss, who stays perfect. 5 for 5. And Hawaii is up 9-8. Guilherme Voss back to serve for Hawaii. 9 looking at 8 in set 2. Hawaii won it by 8 in set 1. Bump it up left side. Pashinski, very sharp, soft angle cross court. That's good. Maciej Pashinski. Sharp angle. Just hit it softly cross court. That's his 3rd kill. 3rd most on CSUN. Daniel Wetter still errorless on 8 swings at 625. Maciej and the Matadors thought they may have had that, but it does go out. 10-9 Hawaii. Again with Maciej, 86 career aces. 4 shy of getting into the all-time top 10 list here. Axel Hager had 90, ranking 10th. Colchia 1-on-2. That's good. Colchia knocks it down in the middle. That is Chia's first put away in this match on 4 swings. And Chia will serve. (10-10) in set 2. And there's an ace. Colchia gets the Matadors on the ace board in this one. It'll be just his 2nd of the 2021 season. Ball down the middle of front court. Tella will set Gassman. Hard swing. The All-American middle blocker ties it at 11. For Patrick Gassman, 3 for 4, 1 error, 500, exactly what he came in with. 500 hitting clip, 11-11. Jump serve, Colton Cowell. Ball to Maciej Pashinski on his knees. On the reception, Wetter goes up, and it does not clear the tape. Hawaii 12-11. Both teams still with both of their timeouts. And by the way, if neither side uses a timeout before somebody hits 15, we're going to have the immediate timeout once somebody reaches 15, assuming no one has used one. Front court, out of the back, Maciej Pashinski, but Patrick Gassman standing tall. Parapunov will get a block assist. Gassman, the national blocking leader. Hawaii, the team blocking leader across the country this year. Basically 3% they get. 13-11. Front court, Merchant, get it in the middle of Wetter. Off the soft block, picked up by Tella, and then a swing by Cowell, can't get it down. From 10, Hobus, nearly double blocked, covered, out to the left it goes. Walters, high off the wall, covered back line by Cowell. Warriors, Parapunov, cross court, played off the net, and Gassman going up against Wetter, and Gassman gets the last say. I think Jeff Campbell will use one here. So Hawaii, a little mini run to take a lead. What was once a tie. Had that kill, and then he's also got 2 blocks in this little Hawaii mini run, stretching 4 points now. Cowell still serving out of the timeout. They lead it by 3. It goes down the middle of Pashinski. Front court, Merchant, run it to Wetter in the middle, and Daniel puts it down. 6 for 12 now with 2 errors. That's 333. 6 kills would be second most in the building behind Kyle Hobus, who has 7. At 267. At 3 Warriors with 5 kills apiece, all being very effective. Service error. Well, Jeff Campbell challenging something here off of a serve. That serve dropped pretty far from Jeff, obviously. Oh, okay. No wonder. I was going to say that the ball was served to the opposite end of the court to the CSUN bench, but Jeff is challenging whether or not there may have been a touch on the serve than it hit somebody. And I think that's that's something we don't see challenged very often, whether somebody touched it on a serve, and I would think that would be pretty hard to overturn unless it was quite obvious, and in real time and nothing really looked obvious to me, but you never know. Opportunity also for Jeff to talk with the team, although there was just that timeout, but oh, there was. Wow. All right, so the challenge does work for Jeff Campbell. There was a touch on the serve from Kyle Merchant. So instead of 15-12, it is 14-13. That is the first challenge for either side in this one, and it is successful for the Matadors. So 13 serving 14. Kyle Merchant jump it up, and that one's going well deep. And it'll be 15 looking at 13 in set two. Number one Hawaii up 1-0. 25-17 the set one final. Hawaii still over 200 points better in this one. 378 to 170. Number one hitting team in the nation. 12 points above their national leading season average so far. An exchange of service errors. 1 point ball game. Matadors hanging in there here in set two. Oh, the new libero, by the way, for the Matadors, number 2 is Johnny Anselmo, 6-foot freshman libero out of Thousand Oaks. In there for Sean Mitchell. Ball drops there, bumped over up top by Rado. Run the middle, Wetter connects. Assist by Merchant. Just a soft bump. It's all Parapunov basically could do. And we are tied 15 all. The serving has gotten a little bit better here in set two for CSUN. Jump it up. Ball down the middle to Gage Worsley. Right side, Parapunov down the line, and that will fall for Rado. Hawaii 16, CSUN 15. Parapunov 6 kills, 333. He's also got 6 digs. That's a match high. Jump it up. Parapunov, ball taken by Pashinsky. Merchant backside to Hobus over the wall. On one knee, Worsley pops it up. Right side, 1-on-2, and off the block and out. So Hawaii, Rado Parapunov. Hawaii goes up 17-15. Beautiful pass by maybe the best libero in the country. Number 6 in the white uniform, Gage Worsley. Jump serve. Parapunov down the middle to Anselmo. Run the middle, Wetter. Parapunov on the overpass. Merchant backside, Hobus. Gonna be blocked. Chaz Galloway and Voss. So Hawaii now with 6 blocks in this match, 2.5 for CSUN. The service error keeps the Matadors hanging in there in set 2. 16 looking at 18 with Wetter at the service line. Setters up for Hawaii. That's Jakob Tella in the middle of the court now, but the serve does go long. And the Warriors are up 19-16. Chaz Galloway back to serve. 8 service errors for the Matadors, to the Warriors 5. 2-2 now on total aces. Off speed serve to Anselmo in the back. Left side, Maciej Pashinsky gets it over the wall and connects. Maciej Pashinsky now with 4 kills, hitting 100 Matadors down by just 2 here. Late teens of set number 2. Looking to even up the match. Jump serve, Kyle Hobus. Ball down the middle and no good. Warriors hit 20. They lead it by 3. Hawaii still with the hot hitting. Overall 410 tonight. 5:33 in this set. Hawaii just with 1 hitting error in set 2. Left side Maciej Pashinski. Clear 3 blockers and connect. Maciej Pashinski on the left gets his 5th kill on 11 swings. Matadors 231 hitting in this set. 173 for the match. And Maciej Pashinski at some point or another today needs to get on a roll at the service line. That hits a tape taken by Cowell, and Patrick Gassman connects. Gassman puts Hawaii up 21-18. He's got 4 kills at 600. That one goes long. It'll be 19 serving 21. Time starting to run thin, so the Matadors are going to have to win some true points here at the service line. And put in that serving sub, Ryan DeWeese. DeWeese with 6 aces on the season. He's got 10 service errors. The left-hander goes to Galloway in the back. Galloway, he connects inside of 10. Chaz Galloway, his 3rd kill to go with the dig and 3 blocks in this one. Chia and DeWeese out. Put Anselmo back on the floor and serving from our right to our left. Colton Cowell jump it up. Warriors 22-19. Off-speed serve taken by Walters. Backside Hobus 1-on-2 on the cover. Worsley to keep it alive. A shot by Cowell. What a shot. What a play all the way around for Hawaii. Worsley kept that alive. A little bit of scramble mode early, but no panic, and they end up terminating the point. Go to 23-19. Cowell back to serve. Ball taken by Walters. Front court, run the middle with Wetter. Dug up by Cowell. Galloway very tight to the net. Bump it up. Softly over the block goes Cowell. Almost got a kill out of it. Inside of 10, Walters, and a triple block. That's Gassman, Galloway, and Parapunov. And the Warriors finishing strong, it looks like, here in set 2. They have won the last 3, 4 of the last 5. It was tight at 19-17. Also 5 of the last 7 for Hawaii. That one's going long. The Matadors need a run here at the service line to have a shot at set 2. 20 serving 24, Kyle Merchant, the final hope of set 2. Jump it up, and the setter goes to the back for Cowell. Left side Galloway, and that'll do it for set 2. Get it off the left hand of Kyle. 1 error, 600. He's blocked 3 balls, 2 in a solo act, 1 ace as well. 21 assists for Jakob Tella. For the Matadors, through 2 sets, it is Kyle Hobus, match high tying 7 kills, along with Daniel Wetter, both with 7. Wetter's hitting .333, Hobus 167, Maciej Pashinski 5 for 11, 182. 18 assists for Kyle Merchant. Griffin Walters has successfully passed all 17 of his attempts. Front court, Merchant, first point of set number 3 goes to Daniel Wetter, who now has a match-high 8 kills on 16 swings, 375. 2 blocks apiece, and this one for Walters and Chia. In that set, too, by the way, 11 ties, 6 lead changes. A little bit of an opportunity there for CSUN, down by only 2 in the late teens, but Hawaii finished strong. Wetter puts it down. A couple of early kills in set 3 for him. Matadors lead it by 2 in set 3 early, 2-0. Matadors were within 19-17 and then 20-18, but then Warriors closed it out. 5 of the last 7. That goes long. It'll be 1 serving 2 in set 3. Ten service errors in this match now for the Matadors. Colton Cowell puts one in play. Run the middle again. Wetter can't go 3 for 3 yet. And cross court. Galloway can't get it down. Walters cross court on his knees. Cowell picks it up. Great dig. Left side Galloway, and 3 blockers go up. Deweese is out there for CSUN. Walters and Wetter in the middle. So triple block, and the Matadors take a 3-1 lead. So Deweese is in there for Hobus. This is how the Matadors looked in the UC San Diego series. With authority, Colton Cowell. Boy, he really puts everything into that ball, doesn't he? Voss back in the front row. And Patrick Gassman to serve. 2 serving 3. Jump serve. Gassman down the middle to Anselmo. Still at libero. Run the middle. Wetter is blocked. Might give a solo to Voss. Now maybe an assist there, I guess, by Parapunov too. But 3-3. 8.5 to 4 now on team blocking. Yep, they do give Parapunov the block assist with Voss. So 3-3 in set 3. Hawaii 2 sets to none. There's an overpass. Easily done for Galloway. Galloway goes 5 for 10 now. Hitting an even 300 with 4 blocks. It is 4 serving 3. And Hawaii hit 600 in that second set. What a solid serve that was. Nice reception, though, by Maciej Pashinsky, who will now swing, but it goes right into the triple wall. Galloway, Parapunov, and I believe Voss. 5-3 Warriors. And that is confirmed. Triple block there. Galloway, Parapunov, and Voss. Maciej Paczynski's 4th hitting error to go to 083 hitting. Anselmo front court. Run the middle with Wetter. That's dug by Gassman. Good set out to the right side for Parapunov. And he connects. Well, that was a tough set all the way across the court. Nice and high for the 6'9 Parapunov. And an early timeout called for CSUN. So, in favor of number 1 UH. And Patrick Gassman serving out of the timeout. Jump it up. Gassman will serve into the net. Matadors are within 2. Cole Chia back to the front row for CSUN. And Daniel Wetter back to serve. Wetter send to the back row for Galloway. Out to libero Worsley. Parapunov takes a swing. Matadors are in the net. It'll be 7-4. Renato Parapunov back to serve. Each team with 2 aces. Left-hander goes down the middle of Walters. Backside, a swing and a score for Ryan Deweese. First swing of the day for Ryan Deweese, and it is successful. Deweese coming in, just 138 hitting. He did get a lot of nice playing time, of course, last weekend against UC San Diego. That's his 22nd kill of the year. 6 aces also. Puts one in play. Tipped on the overpass. Shia can't get it down. Galloway looking for the back line. And that is out. Matadors will take that. And they pull to within 1 here in the third. 6 will serve 7. Deweese back to serve. Jump serve, DeWeese. Ball taken in the back by Galloway, front court. Off a couple of touches, trying to get to Voss's ball, but Matadors cannot get it up. And Voss is still perfect. He is 6 for 6 in the match. He's also got 6 block assists. Chaz Galloway at the service line as the Warriors lead at 8-6 in the third. Ball taken by Maciej Pashinski in the back. Merchant from the 10-foot line. He sets the waist, but that'll go into the block. So that's Voss and Cowell. Wow, I'll tell you, Voss and Cowell for that matter, they are both having a heck of a match. And just go through the stat sheet. I don't see anybody really that's not having a heck of a match, as usual for the men in green. The #1 team in the country for a reason, and they do everything well out there. Maciej Pashinski back to serve. Puts it high in the sky, taken by Galloway. Tella backside, Parapunov cross court, and that is good. The line judge put his flag up, but does connect. Parapunov squeezes it in there as the Warriors go back on top by 3, 10-7. And Voss back to serve. And Voss now has 10.5 points in this match. That is the second most of anybody on the floor. As Hawaii takes their biggest lead of set 3, 11-7. Parapunov with the 11.5 points in this one. He's the national point leader. Leading in this one. That one goes long. And it is 8 serving 11. Colchia back to serve. Warriors up to 453 offensively in this match. CSUN 119. Left side tip shot, and that's when you tip. Beautifully done by Colton Cowell. That is when you tip. You have 2 blockers up there in a wide open area around the 10-foot line, and beautiful court vision by Colton Cowell as the Warriors are up 12-8. Jump serve. Ball taken off of Tella's serve, taken by Anselmo, left side. Walters picks up his own ball. Merchant bump it up, push it over the wall, Walters, but too much, it's out. And the Warriors are up a handful here in set 3. And of course, they're looking to wrap up that #1 seed in the Big West. Between today and tomorrow. Again, a 4 o'clock match tomorrow here in the Matadome. Wetter, a nice hard swing. Long way to go for Galloway, who retrieves it. A free ball from behind the baseline. Hawaii stays in the point. Tip, trying to get it through Gassman and Parapunov. Gassman was there, but trying to pull up there. Parapunov and Worsley, and couldn't keep the ball going. So Pashinski gets the point to bring it to within 4, 9 serving 13. Hawaii 7 for 10 with 2 errors as a team in this set. That's 500. Going back to the first set, they just have 3 hitting errors, hitting over 500 after set 1. Backside, Colton Cowell, 1-on-2. Picked up on the cover, backside or back row by Tella. Left side, Parapunov is blocked. Parapunov on the left this time, and standing right there is Wetter and DeWeese for a Matador block. CSUN's 5th block of the day. At, Hawaii with 11 of them. And the Warriors still up by 3. Jump serve. Merchant, good serve for Worsley in the back. Galloway swings off the wall. Chaz Galloway, part of the all-freshman team in the Big West. Galloway had a 13-kill performance a couple of weeks ago against UC San Diego. That was a career high. He's got 6 kills in this one, hitting .250. Made 8 starts last year in the shortened season. Of course, got that freshman year back. Wetter in the middle. So Wetter is the first man for CSUN to get to double digits. He's got 10 kills, 318. Parapunov, by the way, 10 kills at 412. That makes 18 consecutive matches for Rado in double-figure kills. And Gassman, a hard swing off of Merchant, and the Matadors somehow get it back and win the point. Merchant says, thank you very much. I don't think that's how he planned it out, but he'll take it and obviously laugh that one off. And kind of a nice time to get that point. Make it 14-12, what very easily could have been 15-11. That goes long. And Hawaii is now, what, 15-12? No media timeout. The Matadors have already called 2 of them. And Patrick Gassman to serve. Jump serve, Gassman leans in, great serve. Fantastic serve that may have just barely clipped the top of the tape, but it was that close to the tape with a lot of velocity. Beautifully done down the middle for the ace. (16-12) after Gassman's second ace and Hawaii's third. This one's going long. 13 will serve 16. Daniel Wetter to serve. Puts it in the air, goes with the short serve. Backside, Rado Parapunov is blocked. Maciej Pashinski and Cole Chia. So the Matadors had the last couple of blocks in this one. And CSUN's got 3 blocks in set 3. Pulled to within 2. 14 will serve 16. Wetter down the middle, front court. Tella get it out to Cowell. CSUN standing tall up there with Deweese and Chia. And they're going to say too many hits ultimately on Hawaii. So the Matadors are within 1. 15 will serve 16. It'll be a straight attack error from Colton Cowell. CSUN now at the last 3, so no block. Front court, ball tossed up by Tella. Galloway cross court, and that is wide. 4-0 run for the Matadors to tie it at 16. Charlie Wade has not had to use a timeout in this match. Matadors won 4 in a row at one point in set 1, but at that time the Warriors were well out in front. Right side, Parapunov, and another CSUN block. That's Chia and Pashinski. I think Charlie might call one here, and he does. This is a lead change. Biggest run of the day for the Matadors to take the lead, 17-16. Been really good in this third set. Left side, Maciej Pashinski, and he'll swing it off the wall and get a kill. The 7th one for him today. Go to 214 overall hitting. Wetter with 10 kills, and now Maciej and Hobus with 7. We haven't seen Hobus here in the third. It's been Ryan Deweese. Jump serve, Deweese. And that is in play for Galloway. Matadors lead it by 2. Left side, Galloway cross court, and he will drop it in there right in front of Walters, and it'll be back to a 1-point difference. 18 serving 19. So Galloway with 7. Warriors again balanced today. Parapunov with 10, Cowell with 8, Galloway 7, and Voss a perfect 6 for 6. That's a short serve taken by Anselmo. Run Cole Chia. Nice hard swing in the middle. And Cole Chia gets the Matadors back on top by 2. Just his second kill. It is 20-18. And Maciej Pashinski back to serve. Jump it up, Mache, and the Matadors are pretty adamant that was in. Jeff Campbell is going to not need a challenge because it's going to be overruled. The up ref is going to call it in there. 21-18 on the ace by Maciej Pashinski. It was initially ruled out, but the call is changed. No need to look at it. 21-18 CSUN. Maciej's first ace. He is now within 3 of the school's all-time top 10. Parapunov off 2 blocks and covered front row. Galloway will toss it up. Parapunov this time will work it through the wall of Chia and Walters. So it'll be 19 serving 21. The ace was the first for Pashinski and the third for the Matadors today to match Hawaii's total. So here is off the bench Max Rosenfeld for Hawaii, 6'7" sophomore middle from New Lenox, Illinois, and he serves into the net. And the Matadors are looking like they've got a great shot here in set number 3 to not get swept by this team, and that's something that most teams have not been able to say. Hawaii, they've won 23 of their 25 sets away from Honolulu this year. Philip Barker into serve. He floats one long. Barker, the 6'7", fifth-year senior middle out of Lake Forest. Back to the bench he goes. Cole Chia is in there for, and it's 22-20. Matadors are up by 2, back on receive. That ace in the last rotation. Mache's 87th in his career. Anselmo, front court, Merch in, run Wetter over the wall, popped up by Worsley on one knee. Left side Cowell, and look out, a little collision there between Deweese and Merchant. Cross court, and that is going to be a touch. Griffin Walters will get the kill, 23-20. Merchant will serve. Parapunov going over to the up ref, and Charlie Wade is holding that green card. Hawaii has not used a challenge at all today. And again, much tougher to overturn those calls. I don't even know if he is going to use it after all. He was holding it, and then he'd had the ensuing discussion with the down ref and decided not to use it. All right. So 23 serving 20 with Kyle Merchant at the service line. Matadors are looking for a 4th set in this one. Tella set out to the left. Parapunov, that is dug by Maciej Pashinski. Parapunov on the overpass will easily take care of that off the shoulder of Anselmo. It'll be 21 serving 23. Colton Cowell will be the server. Cowell in this one, 8 kills, no aces, 2 service errors. Colton Cowell puts it in the air. Matadors by 2 late. Scramble mode there for CSUN off the tough serve. Hawaii's got it, a chance for them to get even closer, and Patrick Gassman does just that, brings his team to within 1. 22 will serve 23. Jeff Campbell's off the bench. Kind of talking to everybody. Cowell still serving. Matadors still lead it. Still on receive. Maciej takes the serve. Merchant out front to Wetter, and he is going to score. Daniel Wetter in the middle of the floor. He'll put it down, and the Matadors have 2 set points against number 1 Hawaii, 24-22. Griffin Walters at the service line. For Wetter, 11 kills. Jump it up, Griffin Walters. That's down the middle to Worsley. Front court, run the middle, and Patrick Gassman connects. 23-24. Hawaii forced to win this service point to stay in set number 3. Patrick Gassman's the server. Gassman does have 2 of Hawaii's 3 aces today. He also has 4 service errors. Tall toss, leaning in. Ball clears over the middle. In the middle, Hawai'i picks up on it. That thing could have gone either way with both teams going up, and Parapunov is roofed. Wetter and Pashinsky pair up front to block Rado Parapunov, and CSUN take 5 digs and 3 blocks now. In fact, 4 Matadors now with 3 blocks. Each team has served 3 aces. CSUN with 1 more service error. 25 assists today for Kyle Merchant, 29 for Jakob Tella. Here we go, set 4. Gassman in the middle, popped up there in the back by Merchant. Right side, Deweese off a couple of touches. And Ryan Deweese has his 2nd kill. Go along with a couple of blocks, and I think he's made a little bit of a difference in there at opposite for Kyle Hobus. Matadors get the first point of the 4th set. Jump serve, Merchant, that is wide. Jakob Tella back to serve. Goes down the middle, and Selmo overpass, and Colton Cowell will easily take care of that. Colton Cowell, 9 for 18 with 2 errors. That's 389 to go with his 6 digs. Jump serve, Jakob Tella and Selmo softly from 10. Deweese cross court, Doug, and a swing for Cowell. That's good. Clear 3 blockers. And it's 3 serving 1. Jump serve, Tella down the middle, ball taken by Mache. Merchant chased down for the set, right side. Walters, cross court, Doug. Left side softly, off a touch, and covered by Deweese from Cowell's ball. Popped over softly by Walters. Hawai'i on the run, right side Parapunov off 2 blockers. Covered sideline right in front of us by Walters. Left side Deweese, off the wall and out. So Deweese brings it to 2 serving 3. Ryan Deweese, like what he does out there a lot of times. He moves well, swings well. Obviously, he got him with a very nice serve. Gassman down the middle, off the net, and just pushed back over by Mache. Might go down, yeah. Boy, Hawai'i, very strange, couldn't play that one. All Mache was trying to do was clear it on that 3rd touch. And he did in front of the 10-foot line, but it was just kind of pushed over. It looked like it caught Hawai'i by surprise. And Cowell coming off the ground very slowly. Remember, he was bothered by that ankle issue that he sustained in warm-ups in one of the matches against Long Beach State last weekend and missed that Long Beach State match, the 5-setter. And he's still kind of gimpy out there walking around. Looks like he's going to stay on the court. But, just coming up very gimpy after losing his footing on that point. It is 3-3. That is no good. And boy, quickly a Warrior there. That was blocked out, but quickly had to get out of the way. That was almost touched again. So 4-3 Hawai'i in set 4. And Colton Cowell is serving. He jumps it up. Cowell looking pretty good on that serve with his ankle left side. A swing and a score for Maciej Pashinsky to tie it at 4. Colchia back on the court for the Matadors. So just the 3rd set in which Hawai'i has lost this year on the road. And remember, they are riding a school record road winning streak. 13 straight. They have not lost on the road since the national championship match of 2019. Parapunov goes long. Charlie Wade is off the bench. Might take a look at this. This is one thing I do not like. If a coach wants to use a challenge, go to the replay monitor. I don't get why there has to be a conversation. Every time a coach goes for the green card, there has to be an ensuing conversation that seemingly lasts quite a while between the coach and the down ref. He wants to use the UC Irvine, second match of the year. UC Santa Barbara was, frankly, the following weekend kind of on another planet. They were just a team the Matadors couldn't do anything against, home or away. But then last weekend, the Matadors, I thought, played a sharp match more often than not in the tough 5-set loss at UC San Diego after really not showing up in the home version of that series. And Parapunov indeed gets the touch. So the challenge is won by Charlie Wade. So each team is 1 for 1 on challenges today. So change it from 5-4 Matadors to 5-4 Warriors. All the while, Rado Parapunov puts down his match-high 13th kill at 2:22. That one going long, and we're tied at 5. Early points of set number 4. Ryan DeWeese at the service line. DeWeese, jump serve, ball taken by Galloway. Backside, Rado Parapunov, cross court. Same spot as his last kill for his 14th put away today. 18 straight matches and double-digit kills, of course, going back to last year. Going to get another first-team All-American honoree. And the reigning Big West Player of the Year goes to Pashinsky in the back row, who will go over the block, and sliding up there, Gage Worsley and Chaz Galloway off the left hand of Cole Chia. 8th kill for Galloway. Remember, his career high was 13 against UC San Diego. Jump serve, Parapunov into the net. 6 serving 7. Maciej Pashinsky at the service line. Thought if the Matadors were to have any chance at all to do anything in this series, it had to start at the service line. And it really wasn't there the first 2 sets. The serve certainly got better in the third, as did the block. Certainly went a long way towards Hawaii hitting just 143 in that third set. But now Hawaii's found themselves again offensively, hitting an errorless 545 as a team in set 4. Left side, Walters. And Walters and the Matadors want a touch. Up ref says, well, the verdict is in. And Hawaii's got the point. So the first challenge that is not won today for either side. As the call stands, no touch. And Hawaii goes up 9-6 in set 4. And again, both teams still with both of their timeouts. Jump serve, Chaz Galloway goes to the back from Maciej Pashinsky. Get it front row. Merchant, quick assist to Cole Chia, who knocks it down. Cole Chia is 3 for an errorless 7. As Kyle Merchant dishes out his 28th assist of the day. 5 under Jakob Tella. Ball down the middle by Chia. Good serve, but boy, a nice athletic play. Running right across that net as their setter, Jakob Tella. And the setter puts one down. Second time he has killed the ball today. And Voss will be the server. 10 serving 7 in the fourth. Hawaii 2-1. Front court Merchant joust. It's popped up, and CSUN gets the ball back. Popped over by Walters. Overpass, and on the second touch on the return, Walters puts that one down. Couldn't put down the overpass, but got it back, or couldn't put down the first ball, I should say. Got it back on the overpass, and then the second one he put down. Griffin Walters is hitting negatively today, but that was his third kill. Coming off his best match of the year at UC San Diego. Left side, obviously life a little different against the nation's best team. Left side Cowell, Doug, Walters, about a 5-footer, and standing right there is Gassman and Tella. 12th block for Hawaii. Gassman, the nation's leading blocker, now has 2 solos and 2 block assists. Off the tape, Anselmo, Merchant, run Wetter, and that's going to be a kill. Daniel Wetter. Wetter is 12 for 27 with 3 errors. So that is 333. Came in as the nation's number 5 hitter at 462. Tella in the middle. Get it to Patrick Gassman as the Matadors scrambling here. Pashinsky from about 8 can't get it down. Gassman transition back to the Hawaii middle, and Gassman knocks it down. Gassman came in atop the country in hitting at 500 for the year, and that's exactly where he's at right now after that kill. 7 for 12, 1 error. Overpass, too easy for Galloway. Athletic 6'3" freshman will easily put the overpass down. Warriors by 4. Hawaii still errorless in set 4. 9 for 17, 529. They have had 3 solid offensive sets. They struggled in the third. Left side Pashinsky, another Hawaii block. Parapunov and Gassman. Gassman's 5th. That's a play that you do not see too often over a course of a season. The ball is served and then received and then drops in on the other side for a kill. 15-10 on the kill credited to Gassman. Wetter, nice hard swing around the 10-foot line. Make it 11, serving 15. Gassman now at 538 after that kill. Griffin Walters with his 4th kill. Still at minus, though, minus 167 for the day. Wetter's hitting a positive 357. Front court, Tella in the middle of the court, and feed it to Colton Cowell with a nice hard attack. And it's 16-11. Parapunov to serve. Leading by 5. Cowell in double digits. That goes in the net. Each team now with 3 aces and 15 errors, identical for both sides. This is the lead Hawaii had exactly in the last set, 16-12, and the Matadors came back and won it. Backside, Parapunov cross court, and he connects. 15th kill on 29 swings, 276. He has 2 digs from a double-double. Chaz Galloway at the service line. He's looking for a double-digit match. Sitting with 9 kills, also having a great blocking match with 5. In the middle, Cole Chia one-on-one with Voss, and Voss is going to win that battle. Guilherme Voss is having some day at the net. Not only 6 for 6 swinging, he's got 8 blocks. As the Warriors pick up their 14th as a team. Jump serve, Galloway, it's long. 13 will serve 18. Here comes Philip Barker. Served 1 point last set. Philip Barker playing in his 6th set only of the year, including the one he played in the 3rd today. This is his 3rd match. Just 2 kills. Does not have an ace. He has served 3 errors on the season. He floats one to the back for Galloway. Get it left side. Cowell high off the wall. Matador is also in the net. So 19 serving 13. Here's Chia again, Cole Chia. Matador's hitting 263 in set 4. 192 for the match. Came in hitting 372, hitting a 239, I should say, for the year. Nice hard swing from Pashinsky. So an even 200, so slightly under their season average, but obviously what the Matadors did in set 3, got their block going, served better, gave themselves a chance, ended up winning it by 2. And in spite of Hawai'i errorless in this set at 6:19 hitting, and the Matadors not out, cross court. Cowell losing his balance there, and obviously it's going to be a sensitive issue every time he hits the floor, being helped up by his teammates. Kind of a scary moment not long ago after a Pashinsky free ball kill from a 10-foot line. He lost his balance and came up gimpy, and so good to see that Cowell has played the duration today. Wetter scores. It is 15 serving 20. $14 kills at 379 for Wetter. Griffin Walters back to serve. He'll jump it up, and he'll go down the middle to Cowell, but chasing it down, Tella. Great play to keep it alive, and what a get by Worsley. Back towards the net. Walters in transition will knock it down, but that is a heck of a play by Hawai'i to keep that ball alive. Worsley checking it down behind the service line as the Tella on the prior ball, but Matadors back within 4, but the service there, 21-16 Hawai'i. Colton Cowell back to serve for the Warriors. They're closing in on a possible 4-set win in the first of this 2-match series in the Matadome, but CSUN not done yet. Obviously need a nice run at the service line pretty quick here. It's 21-17. Daniel Wetter back to serve. Ball taken on one knee by Cal. Run the middle. That's Patrick Gassman. 9 for 14, 1 error. Goes the 571 today in the middle. They have been errorless in this set as a team on 23 swings, 652. They're hitting 411 for the match. Down the middle on the serve, Merchant out of the back. Walters, it's picked up, backside, Parapunov off the right hand of Anselmo. And Rado Parapunov and Hawai'i, they win a point at the service line. So it's 23-17 with Gassman still serving. Patrick Gassman puts it high in the sky, jumps up, Anselmo on the reception. Merchant backside, DeWeese popped up, an overpass, it's going out. And the Matadors, Ryan DeWeese getting the kill But now you need to roll off some service points to stay in the match. And it's up to Ryan DeWeese. That's exactly who you want to have back there. No aces, no errors in this one, but he has been inserted as a serving sub throughout his career. And they get it to someone who's been automatic. That's Voss. Go to 7 for 7 on the day swinging. And 8 blocks, by the way. So match point, Rado Parapunov. They have 6 match points lined up. Our ace leader at the service line, toss it up, he goes into the net. And last call here for CSUN with Maciej Pashinski. The ace leader for CSUN, averaging a half an ace per set, also to lead the conference. Has 1 ace in this one. Tough serve down the middle. Worsley, a beautiful reception. Parapunov cross court. What a reception there by Gage Worsley. Wow. And that does it. 25-19 in the fourth. And they win 3-1. And again, love the format. We'll see how, in terms of the scheduling, and we'll see how the adjustments are made tomorrow and how that is different than this match. But CSUN got better as the day went on.